My dear friends, welcome to Rajashekar classes. This is lecture number 118. In this lecture, we will try to understand Chande momentum oscillator. First, let me go to Google. If I search Chande momentum oscillator in Google, what it says, the Chande momentum oscillator CMO is a technical analysis indicator. What is its use? It's used to measure the momentum of price movement. It is designed to identify this one, overbought and oversold conditions. It helps to determine potential entry and exit points for their trades. The CMO oscillates between plus 100 and minus 100, means range is in between plus 100 and minus 100. Let me go to charting.com, where I opened ONGC chart, in which let me go to indicators. In indicators, let me search for CMO. CMO means Chande momentum indicator. Here this is Chande momentum indicator. As we were discussing, its range is in between minus 100 and plus 100. It is useful to identify overbought and oversold condition depending on its value. It says its value is 60.8. Anyway, same thing you can check in investing.com. Here I opened again ONGC chart. Now if you go to indicators, here let me search in indicators. Where is the indicators? Here indicators. Again, if I search CMO here, I will get Chande momentum indicator. Just you can check this Chande momentum indicator. As we were saying, its value is in between minus 100 and plus 100. Depending on its value, you can say whether it is in overbought conditions or oversold condition. Now, after explaining this particular presentation, you can go through that graphs, you can go through the charts so that you can understand things in more detailed manner. Just see what it says. What is Chande momentum oscillator? What it says, it is developed by Tushar Chande. It measures momentum in price trend. That's what we were saying. It is similar to RSI, but more sensitive to price changes. As we were saying that its values ranges between minus plus 100 and minus 100. It helps to identify overbought and oversold conditions. What is its formula? Its formula is so simple. CMO equal to 100 into SU minus SD by SU plus SD. What is SU? Sum of gains over the period, typically 14 days. SD means sum of the losses over the same period. Note, absolute values are used for both gains and losses. In simple manner, I can say this CMO Chande momentum oscillator is sum of gains minus sum of losses by sum of gains plus sum of losses into 100. Let me try to explain this with simple mathematical example. Let me take 5 days CMO calculation. Collected 5 days of closing price, calculate daily differences, separate gains and losses. Just what is formula? Separate. Let me assume your SU is 8, SD is 2. As per formula, SU minus SD by SU plus SD into 100. I am getting 60 value, isn't it? We were saying its range is in between minus 100 and plus 100. That's what it says. Oscillator range minus 100 to plus 100. Overbought zone means what? If it is greater than plus 50, it is overbought condition. And what is oversold zone? If it is less than minus 50, it is oversold zone. Neutral zone means if it is in between minus 50 and plus 50. No smoothing like RSI here. You can compare your RSI and CMO here. As we were discussing, your CMO range is in between minus 100 plus 100. RSI range is 0 to 100. Sensitivity, CMO is high sensitivity indicator and RSI is moderate sensitivity indicator. Calculation basis, net momentum in the case of CMO, here average gains. Who introduced developers CMO? Tushar Chande. Here will this already we discussed. RSI. Then how to use this CMO? That's important thing, isn't it? What it says, CMO in trading strategy, what it says, overbought signal, CMO is greater than plus 50, overbought signal, it is basically price may reverse downwards, that, and oversold signal means if it is less than minus 50, price may reverse upward. Trend confirmation, rising CMO with price support, bullish trend. Divergence, price and CMO moves in opposite direction, that is reversal possible. These are simple points anybody can understand. There are few pro advantages and limitations. Pros, this is more responsive to price changes, clear overbought oversold zones. You have here in the context of CMO, you have clear overbought oversold zones. It is useful for short term traders, that is pros. Then what is cons? That's it can produce false signals in sideways markets, and it needs to be used with confirmation indicators. What are the best practices? Your best practices is combine with trend indicators, that is MACD, MA, and use high time frames for confirmation. Avoid relying solely on CMO for entry and exit. Then what is your conclusion? Conclusion is CMO is a powerful tool for momentum analysis. It is best used with other indicators and proper risk management. It practice with historical charts to understand behavior. This is simple lecture. I request all of you just go through this lecture so that you can understand. After understanding this lecture, just apply these concepts on several charts. The charts are so simple, just you have to identify the value, and you can also that graph itself is a self-explanatory graph. Thank you so much.